What a throw and what a grab. Handoff. Touchdown, James White. Brady has his fifth. What a comeback.
Super Bowl 51 is history. Goodbye, Houston. Hello, Minnesota. The big game countdown continues.
Oh, I love it. It's a great city. I've been impressed ever since I've been here.
Oh, I like it. There are really a lot of nice people here. They're really friendly.
Well, those were fans from 25 years ago at Super Bowl 26 inside the Metrodome. They had high praise for Minnesota in 1992. Fast forward 26 years later, and the expectations are huge. The Super Bowl is more than just a game. It has matured into an entire experience. I sat down with one of the Minnesotans who helped bring the game to our state then and now. Super Bowl 26 had it all. Dog sled racing, cross-country skiing, ice skating, and of course, football.
Well, this is a dream come true, walking into the Minnesota Super Bowl.
A crowning moment for 1992 Super Bowl committee chairwoman Marilyn Carlson Nelson, who'd worked 9 years to bring it here.
Everybody is so happy with Minneapolis-St. Paul, I can't tell you.
Super Bowl 26 went so well that when we got that brand new stadium and the time came to bid for the big game again, the governor knew just who to call.
I have to say I'm a bit of a glutton for punishment.
After being reassured she would be one of 3 co-chairs this time around, Marilyn, who is 77, agreed.
You know, lots of memories of the world coming to Minnesota. And looking through my scrapbooks, I still marvel at the fact that I have in Chinese newspapers telling the story of Minnesota. That's why I'm excited that this Super Bowl is coming back. The whole world pays attention.
To convince the world that Minnesota is exciting in February is, in a word, bold.
That's our theme, Bold North. We're proud of being bold. We're proud of the fact that winter maybe makes us survivors in a way and thrivers. It maybe makes us more innovative. It gives
Not an
us
easy
more...
sell, but remember, she's had practice.
The weather in Minnesota is not news. The warmth and excitement of Minnesotans is news.
The 2018 Super Bowl experience, while echoing some of the past, will have a modern touch, a new and improved Nicollet Mall, a bigger, better NFL Live experience, and a big tailgate party at the convention center where ticketed fans will actually go through security.
And then get on clean, what they call clean buses that have been checked. And the buses will drive right up to the stadium, and then there'll be no waiting at the stadium for the people who go to the tailgate.
And for those who can't join in the celebration or simply don't want to, Nelson says this Super Bowl benefits them too.
Our committee is convinced that this should be a platform that actually leaves our state better.
And it's already happening. With money from the NFL and corporate donations, programs are underway to make Minnesota healthier, from feeding school children.
And we're going to be sure that every child in the state gets a nutritious breakfast.
To funding community projects.
Each week for the entire year, some city in our state or town is going to receive a grant. It might be for a bike path, it might be for an unfinished park.
So no matter who wins the big game, Nelson is confident it will once again be a win for our state.
You have to touch wood because we can control everything possible, and then it takes a little bit of luck too.
Well, 25 years between Super Bowls is a long time. The stadiums are brighter, the players bigger and stronger. The fashion's a little more fashionable, we'd like to think, but some elements of that 1992 game still live on during the Super Bowl. Greg Vandegrift takes us back in time.
What's in my book?
An ordinary scrapbook holds extraordinary memories for Maureen Ramirez.
I listed on things I have in common with U2, Madonna, Michael Jackson, Prince.
She has the paper to prove it.
You have been selected as a performing member of the Super Bowl 26 Halftime Spectacular Winter Magic.
In 1992, 15-year-old Maureen and 17-year-old sister Julie were snowflakes in the Super Bowl halftime show at the Dome.
Every year when I watch the Super Bowl, I think I performed in the halftime show. And we laugh about it.
Winter Magic.
Looking back on YouTube can cause a chuckle. It was 25 years ago.
That's us in there.
Yeah.
The sisters never got a close-up, but they've also never forgotten.
The funniest part was the Frosty Rab.
Say, yo, you know I'm Frosty and I'm talking to you all.
And then these kids are wearing puffy pants and
MC
turtlenecks.
Hammer
Yeah,
pants.
in turquoise and pink.
Rolling Stone ranked Winter Magic 23rd in halftime shows, noting it was the big turning point in halftime productions, which changed the next year.
And the one after us was Michael Jackson.
Still, high marks
They'll remind you,
back in the day.
game takes a backseat to the show.
One of them was Fire and Ice.
Like halftime in this brochure, Minnesota's last Super Bowl did not hide winter.
The Fire and Ice, it was kind of, you could have it indoors and you could have it outdoors.
Dave Mona was on the Super Bowl task force that successfully acquired the big game. In his book, Beyond the Sports Huddle, Mona recalls filling out the Super Bowl bid.
After mean temperature, I had written yes.
Not a numerical response.
On there was mean January temperature. I looked, I said, damn right, yes.
$200.
Bill Lester, who managed the Dome and was on the task force, holds the Super Bowl ticket with its icy features. He recalls fan reaction to an announcement of Minnesota's selection at an earlier Super Bowl.
And the following year, Super Bowl 26 will welcome you all to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And the people were booing.
Buffalo, #1, right here, baby.
But Bills fans and Washington fans arrived to a winter welcome.
We're not ashamed because we live up here, because it's chilly, but we take great pride in the fact.
If ice was in the name, it was part of the Super Bowl festivities. In fact, the St. Paul Winter Carnival joined the party, and Minnesota Nice warmed out-of-towners.
Everyone is so friendly.
This was to be a Minnesota Super Bowl, and nobody celebrates winter better around here than St. Paul.
It wasn't all outside. The so-called party under glass in the Minneapolis Skyway system included NFC fan headquarters at IDS and AFC headquarters at the former Pillsbury Center. But even inside, outside thoughts.
And the coldest weather south of the Arctic.
When the Super Bowl comes north again next year, it will be played on a much bigger stage and is a much bigger event than 1992. The host committee says over 60,000 visitors came for the weekend last time. More than 1 million are expected over 10 days next year, and volunteer needs will more than double to 10,000. And yet, some firsts that occurred back in 1992 are still part of the NFL's big event.
The Twin Cities hosted the Super Bowl's first NFL experience for fans at the Minneapolis Convention Center.
And if you want, you can even try your luck at being a Super Bowl kicker.
KARE 11 reporter Steve Carroll, as you can see, got a kick out of it.
That was the National Football League trying to make it bigger and better each year.
These are the founding chefs.
Wayne Kostrowski, also part of the Super Bowl task force, cooked up the taste of the NFL. Known as Party with a Purpose, chefs from each NFL city create a night of food, funds raised, feed the hungry.
26 years later, it has distributed over $25 million. That creates over 200 million new meals.
Maybe the hottest non-game ticket there is. That was an idea that started absolutely right here.
Oh, yes. They played a game, too.
Touchdown.
Washington beat Buffalo, and Minnesota won over the out-of-towners.
I've been impressed ever since I've been here.
Miss Gloria Estefan.
And that halftime show?
Yeah, it was cute. It was very Minnesotan.
And we couldn't really dance with the big hats on our heads, so we're just doing a lot of this.
Maureen and Julie have great memories and quite the collection of Super Bowl 26 stuff. And next year?
You watching the game?
Watch it? Yeah. I'm planning to have a 90s party and probably have a viewing again of Winter Magic.
Come feel the cold.
Greg Vandegrift, KARE 11 News.
That is awesome. And check out this little blast from the past we found while going through all that fun old video.
Touchdown.
You beat me. You know that you beat me in this game?
That is a younger Randy Shaver playing Sega with a very young Ryan Shaver. Look at that. We think they were playing out the Washington-Buffalo matchup from the '92 Super Bowl. Randy, you haven't aged a bit. Ryan, a little bit. You not so much. What do you remember from that? First of all, that halftime show, epic.
Exactly. You know, it's crazy what you remember from '92. I'd been at CARE for about 9 years to that point. The game itself was awesome because it was in the Metrodome and everybody was excited. The one thing that I remember, though, it was part of this incredible year of sports in Minnesota. We had the Stanley Cup Finals with the North Stars in '91. We had the U.S. Open that summer. The Twins won the World Series that fall. The next year we host the Super Bowl, and then we host the Final Four. That was an incredible year of sports in Minnesota.
He was here for 9 years.
Prior to...
And I was 9 years old.
There you go.
Speaking of experience, though, by the time the Super Bowl lands in Minnesota, our host committee will have already been to 2 different championship games, obviously the one here in Houston, and then the one at Super Bowl 50 in Santa Clara, California.
And of course, they've been here in Houston for the last 10 days, watching and observing the Houston Super Bowl committee, who, by the way, did a fantastic job. I had a chance to talk to Kevin Cooper from that Houston Super Bowl committee. Take me through the last 2 weeks leading up to Super Bowl Sunday. How crazy has it been for the Houston Super Bowl committee and yourself?
It's funny, it's not 2 weeks, it's about the last 52 weeks. I joined about a year ago, and to see all of the planning and all of the efforts that have had to go into it, it's been a lot. As you can tell by my voice, I normally don't talk this raspy, but that's what happens when you host a Super Bowl. You know, you're hosting the ultimate party, you're hosting the ultimate showcase, I think, more than anything in your city.
So we've seen a very heavy police presence around the convention center, downtown Houston. Talk a little bit about that and the process that you guys had to go through to make sure that obviously everybody is safe.
That's the number one priority. You know, I tell people all the time, our number one priority was, so if I had to give you a top 3 and I could show them to you. So number 1 right here was security. People have got to know that they're safe. Number 2, kickoff, time of the kickoff. Number 3 was traffic and transportation. And then the 4th priority started somewhere down here. I don't know what it was, but those were our top 3. And I think that's the number one thing that we want everyone to do, is to be proud of being in Houston, to be proud to be affiliated with the Super Bowl and showing our city off to the world.
And that's the whole idea, right?
Yeah.
To be able to show off your city.
Well, and your city, your region, and again, for someone that's not from Minnesota, and I know that Minnesota is much more, but it's much more than Prince.
Right.
It's much more than cold.
Snow.
It's much more than lakes.
Yeah.
And it's much more than Kirby Puckett. Like, I think that that's, from the outside, like, that's what people think of it. You know, there's great industry in Minnesota. There's great ethnicity in Minnesota. There's great pride in Minnesota. And there's great unity in Minnesota and Minneapolis and the Twin Cities and what happens there. And now, for the next 52 weeks, you guys get an opportunity to tell that story.
What Kevin was saying is absolutely right. I thought security was superb. Transportation was wonderful. The downtown looked beautiful. I thought it was a total success. But a lot of Minnesotans here in Houston have unique connections, right?
Yeah, you know, Matt Burke was a 6-time Pro Bowler for the Minnesota Vikings. He won a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens at the age of 36. Now he works for the NFL, but he's still a Minnesotan through and through, and he is really excited about next year.
One of these years it's going to happen. I would have liked nothing better to have been able to win a Super Bowl with the Vikings, because you have such great fans.
You played in the Super Bowl 4 years ago, correct?
Yeah.
How's it even changed in 4 years? And it certainly has changed tenfold from '92.
Yeah. I just think, you know, every year it just gets a little bit bigger. I mean, it's the biggest stage in all of sports, at least in our country. What I guess sort of underestimated, but when you win the Super Bowl, it's amazing sort of the experience you have with the fans. It really is like we did this, you know? I mean, as a player, I just remember thinking, I mean, with, you know, the parades and everything, and you just think, you know, this is ours. It really isn't just the team, it belongs to everybody.
Where's your ring? Why don't you wear your ring?
I don't wear my ring because it's just too big. It's just too dang big.
So you never wear your ring?
I wore it actually to an event a few weeks ago, and my kids were, "Dad, you're wearing your ring. You never wear your ring." I mean, it sits up in the cupboard with the coffee cups. Obviously, it's a nice thing to have. When I look at it, I have great memories. But you know, it's kind of something that's in the past.
When the Super Bowl comes to Minnesota, will you be there? And what will your thoughts be when you walk into that brand new stadium and you see the Super Bowl in your hometown?
Yeah, well, I'll definitely be there, yes. I'll be proud. I think it'll be a tremendous opportunity for the entire state of Minnesota, for the entire region, to kind of show that you actually can survive in February in the great bold north. But I think what's really going to come through is the people, you know, and that's really the Twin Cities is such a prideful community, and it's just and what makes it so great is the people. They're going to put on a great show. People that come to the area to either just to go to the game or take in the festivities or root their team on, regardless of how they feel before going there. If they've never been to the Twin Cities, I think when they leave, they're going to be very impressed. I mean, I know it's going to be a great experience.
Well, it was great to catch up with Matt. I actually covered Matt Birk when he played high school football with the Cretin Raiders. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, the Vikings are no strangers
No,
to
they're
Super
not.
Bowls in Houston in particular. Super Bowl VIII was played at Rice University Stadium in Houston. The Vikings versus the Miami Dolphins, and as Vikings fans know, one of 4 Super Bowl losses in team history. Final score to that game was 24-7. Now, Houston Chronicle reporter Dale Robertson covered the game. He remembers the Vikings practice facility wasn't exactly up to snuff.
When they arrived, they had no hot water, and there were birds in the shower room. Birds had found their way in and were nesting. It was a cold, wet, damp day. Very, very seriously crappy football game. But, you know, you still felt like you were part of something very, very important.
We actually heard something similar this year at the time. But Robertson, that reporter, is now a very seasoned Super Bowl veteran. Super Bowl 51 was his 30th championship game.
Would have loved to have seen Bud Grant's reaction when they walked into that locker room. Well, we've got much more ahead, including Chris is going to take us to a big party here in Houston. Stay with us.
More show ahead, including
Welcome to Houston.
eating your way through the Super Bowl. Chris checks out the football food you'll find when the big game rolls into town. And stars off the field.
Are you going to come up and party?
Of course I am.
The famous and fabulous everywhere you turn. We'll mingle with the celebs next.